up is going to be insane. But finally, we're heading on into it. Xerom versus Lupro, Charlotta versus Yuel for our first winner's side top 24 match.
Believe in victory. Battle.
All right, so let's see how we started out. Right,
Kind
up
of
the
matching on
rib,
the
trying to get
we got the
aggressive.
purple.
Okay, very good way to start there. Was able to find the knockdown. Unfortunately, the jump across immediately gets answered here. Stuck in the corner, and the counter hit to come through, extend that combo even further.
Yeah, the delay, tap on the dome, baited out the Brave counter, instead came out as a Raging Strike, so now you're eating this meaty. Stuck in the corner, Lupro has taken a lot of damage out of Xerom's HP, but finally finds the Brave counter to get your way out of the corner.
Yeah, had a good idea with the sidestep there, but unfortunately just a little bit mistimed. It's very difficult, especially against like the dive kick follow-up of the demon flip from Charlotta, to be able to make that that sidestep work. But has the right idea on the defense here as the throw comes through and takes that step back to actually close the round there. Very nice stuff.
Man, it was scary on both sides though, right? You know, obviously a big health lead for Lupro, but we saw Xerom in that SSBA range, so any hit into a super confirm would have been able to bring the round back, but no, instead Xerom finds the first hit.
Gets that counter hit, pushes a little close to the wall, and that big floaty jump manages to make it all the way across here. And again, the EX jump back, working out beautifully. He's able to turn into that strike throw.
There we go, a little stagger pressure coming out from Lupro, but the Abare sweep on the other side just avoids the BC entirely. Now Xerom cashing out on a ton of damage with the super.
Yeah, no BP remaining. Just about anything will do it, but there's the wake-up DP. Getting some offense started. Not quite done yet. There's a good chunk of damage out of here now. We're going to need a touch, maybe 2 left over.
Yeah, and with the SSBA too, right? It was 3-0 on the BP. Now it's evened up 1 apiece. The Lupro down all of this meter. Gonna need a couple good hits, but Xerom catches you on the other side with the cross-up.
I love that option, especially Granblue. Honestly, just in fighting games in general lately, it's been an option that's been selected more. Just reversal up forward tends to be very strong in situations just like that. Such a high reward possible option here. You get that jump back to get the huge whiff punish.
Man, it's like you're saying, Proxy, this floaty jump coming out from Charlotta, 1, it's hard to anti-air, and 2, even when you're using it kind of in the neutral, right? So difficult to try and catch out in the skies here. She's out that dive, and now Xerom has the corner situation, waiting for Lupro to make a move.
Okay, but way no longer. 6XL. Yep, push away here. Ultimate skill. Trying to get a pressure. Gets the huge follow-up, and oh my god, there's no way, dude. With this much life, can't even block at this point.
Dude, the ultimate Honda hands, but instead you got the hands off of the big confirmed Xerom, down to 50% HP, but all you needed was the chip to kill. First game over to Xerom.
Yeah, 6XL whiff, throw attempts whiff. At that point, you're flailing. It's one of those ones where as soon as you get into the second whiff situation, you just got to do your best. Just be strong, be brave.
Ooh, nice, and I like the spot dodge to make sure you get the best confirm off of that whiff DP. There we go. BC doesn't find its mark, but you're still plus after. It's all good.
Okay, step up, gets the punish. Actually gets a little bit of a stagger on the attempt at the jump there too. Jumps forward with the EX. Yeah, BC and is able to find the throw for it. So only 1 BP here on the side of Xerom, but
yeah. Ooh, okay, you have all the Brave counter or Raging Strikes available to seal it out. There we go. It's the first round for Lupro there.
Battle 2.
Looking to even this up as quick as possible. There, really nice whiff punish. Okay, footsie's coming through, but there we go. Little footsies in return, the DP in response.
Yeah, going for the throw. Incredible bravery. Forces out the Brave counter. Instead, jumps right on over. Yeah, does not want to swing mids into that stance here. Instead, takes the disguise. Now we have the corner situation. 50% HP left for Lupro.
Yeah, down to 1 BP though. Now guessing for game on pretty much every single interaction here. Charlotta takes that little step back. Walking away, is gonna just rip the super, see what happens. There's the block though.
Man, that is an awkward super to try and punish if you're not ready for it, right? It just pushes you back so far. Lupro tried to swing to take the turn back, but instead, Xerom staying right out of range, and now it's set point.
Battle 3. Engage.
All right, 1 round away. This is your ticket into winner's side top 8, but Lupro's not going to let you get it for free. DP brings us back to the neutral.
Okay. A little step back. I like how aggressive we're being on those two, not letting those little step backs get the better of us. Tech comes through, but again, the spacing is wonderful. Avoids the BC as well.
Yep. Ooh. There we go, 1 BC apiece. Xerom stuck up against the wall here. Lupro has 100 meter. Do we spend it to try and get the BP back, or do we save it for a kill confirm? Oh, we're spending the Raging Strike. I assume we go into the super to get that back.
Yeah, I think definitely the right call here. Put the pressure on.
Yep.
Make them feel how far behind they are. Here's the wake up super though. No fear on the side of Xerom. You cannot untrainable, unconditionable.
No fear, just letting the wake up SSBA rock. The Shining Sword gets a lot of BP back for Xerom. Now you have one more Brave counter, and you're gonna need it, right? Any hit from Lupro could spell your doom. No BP on either side.
Look at the chunk from that throw. Gets the jab, but the throw in response out of defense. We'll call it active defense from Lupro there. Mashes the throw, makes it work.
Exactly. We'll call it the fuzzy throw tech, whether Lupro was thinking that or if he was just slamming on the throw to try and get anywhere out of that situation. It brought us over to game number 3.
Okay, that's a good way to start. Already to the wall, half the life off the table, 2 guesses away here. Lupro tries to go for the throw on wake up. That is a massive chunk of your life bar. And with 100% here, it might actually just be enough.
Yeah, Raging Strike into super. It's at the end of the combo, just barely not enough to kill because we didn't have any damage penalty from the BP, but man, Lupro looking worse for wear off of 1 throw whip. Did we see the, attempt to try and pull up there on the wake up, maybe thinking Xerom was respecting the BC.
Okay, potential for the set to just end here though. Gets the sweep. Yep, step back afterwards. Very good. Gets the counter hit afterwards though. Able to walk it all the way to the wall, but Xerom just casually jumps over again. Wake up forward has been money all set.
Man, a couple times, right, we've been seeing techniques work out for Xerom, and then Lupro immediately goes for it right after. Throw after throw, jump out after jump out, blocks the BC, but you still gotta wait. It's +6. $25 from Dad Radish wants to see the end of this set go to time, go to round 3. Let's see if Lupro's able to put a round on the board here.
Ultimate skill just to buy some room. Now slow and steady 6XL, like that little step back afterwards here. Don't want to be too overcommittal like the BC as well, and that's the touch.
Yeah, I wonder what we mashed there. Didn't believe. Got a little too greedy on the +6 here. Now you're going to be eating this super. Oh, it takes a BP as well, so it's enough to kill Xerom. Seals it out 2-1 to move on to winner's side top 8.
Yeah, just one of those situations well worth spending the super in every single regard there. Even if it doesn't kill, getting that BP off the table, making the chip kill even.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
See how much space Ferry is able to maintain here against Vira. Already starting off strong. And already walks to the wall here. Is able to buy a lot of different real estate. 6XL obviously a great tool to be able to clear out the box, but still a little unfortunate there.
Ooh, send out the Lumiere. I can't believe it reached from all the way across the screen. Tried to go for the Scarlet Oath there, but instead gets caught out. Spent 50 for nothing just to get caught on the approach. Now Bepaw sets the orb on the screen. Let's take that BP. Oos. Yeah, we lost the universal overhead, but Ferry still got the little twirl. There we go. A quick first round for Bepaw.
Battle 2.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Ferry fans in the chat as well. If you got some love for CharCharRealSmooth, send it in the chat, but no, sent it with the 5U. The command grab did not find the mark as Bepaw takes to the skies with the immediate dive kick.
Okay, 6XL. Dude, the frame traps so devastating from Vira. You have to have such good patience to be able to block that out. And Bepaw, the second they have room to, they're able to just get that back, that secure that room. Does a great job of getting out of this pressure. It's so easy to crumble to Vira.
There we go, spaced off of the EX whip. Didn't even go for 2H, instead go for the full orb super. That's a pickup off of the trade as well. Stuck in the corner with barely any health to your name. And a block DP spells your doom. Game 1 to Bepaw. Trying to hold on here was looking a little bit better towards that second round, but I don't know. Bepaw knows exactly what you're looking for on the defense. Has a read for how you're trying to scramble on out, but I see some new head fans trying to cheer on CharChar as we head into game number 2.
Okay, really get used to the BP. See there, just buys some room, goes for the EX, tries to find the throw. Bepaw actually comes away with it, but there we go. DP disrespects the frames. Very nice.
Goose. Pick up off the 6XL, trying to reset with the 5U, but Bepaw's looking for it every time. Now we get the install, but I don't know, on block, not able to get too big of a punish for Bepaw. Ooh. No.
Okay.
What's going on? You took for the skies, you tried to go for the leap, but instead from the top rope, you dodged the BC, but still get hit out of it.
Yeah, and as soon as the ultimate skill sends you back full screen there, Vira hopes and dreams at that point. Nothing really to be able to close the distance. Set point potentially here. And Bepaw already starting off strong. The footsie's looking so good.
Yeah, one of the rounds of all time, I agree, but heading into the next one, set point for Bepaw, like you said, set the GG on the screen, make it scary to try and approach, but you sent out Luminiera so far thinking that Bepaw was gonna zone, so instead just running up past it, making sure you don't even have to worry about it. Goose.
Oh, ultimate skill
Charlotte,
way
yeah.
too far. I like the idea though, kind of that turn, but again, the pokes are just too ridiculous here. Able to get the confirm as well, just buffering that pretty much every single time. And look at the confirm!
Pick up off the GG, get the orb on the screen, brings us all the way over to the corner. I like the super jump. There we go, set another GG, catch out the jump just in case, but CharChar staying grounded. Woo!
Oh, chases down the backdash after the BC. No! Jumps up with the dive kick, blocks the DP, no punish. BC response, corner pressure there for Vira, but again, BC. Oh.
And there we go, gets the knockdown off the old skill. Scarlet, hasn't worked out before, but finally finding its mark. EX Luminiera, but Bepaw again just runs right past it. You're not ready for the zoner to take that space, but takes the set with a 2M2-0 for Bepaw.
Percival, listen, braver than I had a lot of fun with him in the first iteration of the game, and I jumped ship. So I'm hoping to see what the believers have to show us.
Yeah, exactly. This is a character that definitely has changed a lot in opinion from the vanilla version of the game. Towards the end of vanilla, you know, not exactly the #1 top tier that he used to be towards the middle, but still incredibly strong. But now heading into Rising, you know, a lot of people are like, oh man, ult skills. Oh man, 6-6L. So many ways that really, you know, can challenge this mid-range that used to be so good for Percival. But I'm seeing a lot of believers still sticking with the character, still relatively rare. But if Kain made it all the way to a top 8 qualifier, I'm excited to see what happens.
Tag is such an annoying matchup too as Percy. I feel like takes that step back, then we'll go straight through. Good follow up here. Not gonna be able to kill, but still great damage and gonna be able to lay up with the setup.
Ooh, caught it with the delay. Golden Throne gets the knockdown. There we go. Throw. You had some extra damage on the table too, right? Because it would have knocked you into the trap, but the range is all you need. First round to Wavie.
Fell a little too far. That's a great whiff punish.
Yep. Okay, swipe the seals off of the screen. Little poke with the 2L. Nice. I like the patience from Kain there. It's easy to go for the spot dodge on the rock and then immediately try and challenge, but Wavie waiting with the spear, waiting with the Golden Throne right out of range, and Kain finally finds an opening.
Yeah, spacing has just been immaculate here. Goes for the ultimate skill, just trying to keep that pressure going. Doesn't actually get the kill though. Has to reset and ends up getting the clean touch, but no! What an answer, gets away and finally gets the poke. So crucial, 0 BP on the side of Kain. That was hopes and prayers at that point, dude.
Dude, that was scary at the end there. I imagine you weren't looking for reset Raging Strike, but instead wanted to continue the combo.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure why it dropped, but off of the scramble, still able to seal it out and tie it up. Kain sweating a little bit, but still off to a good start. In round number 3, caught out with the flames.
Yeah, already doing a really good job. That slow fireball is so good for stopping people who are trying to go for spot dodges on obvious block strings there. We DP straight out of the pressure.
Yep, you're plus when you get pushed into the trap, but not enough for a gapless DP. Doesn't get you out of the corner, but it gives you a tiny bit of room to breathe. Trying to match the far L to get something here.
Okay, definitely like the decision here. The EX, a little bit more charge.
Ooh. Made your way on through, at least you're towards the middle of the screen, caught out of the ult seal.
Oh, what a way to clear the seals and close the distance here. Ult skill goes for the air-to-air and does make it work. I thought he was about to get the chair dropped, but there we go. Kain, what a decision.
Bro, he rolled out the flame carpet, took to the top rope, the JH to seal out game number 1. All right, we were doubting. We were talking about bottom 1 character on the screen, but Kain instead putting 1 on the scoreboard, trying to bring it to 2 for a top 8. Wavie, how do we respond?
Okay, good backdash there. Unfortunately, the backdash gives him a little too much room there. Cag gets a little bit of pressure afterwards. A low sweep into the 6-6L, forces the BC, so up on BP at the minimum, but no, doesn't let the reset go.
Yeah, the seal was just waiting for you on the way on over, even on block, right? You know, it was ready to interrupt you. Wavie found quite a bit of health, but same thing for Kain, not looking for the SSBA, but instead set the ult seal. I like the use of the air stall.
Distance, that's a great spot dodge. Doesn't get the kill though.
Yeah, it does put Kain into lethal territory though. Caught out trying to swipe the seals, but the spear was right behind you.
Yeah, Kain's getting predictable there. Walking up to the seals, blocking for a split second, and then going for the attempt to clear them out there. Just a good read on the timings.
Yep. Look for the swipe, doesn't find the mark. Caught out with 6XL. Wavie planning to try and push you back into this corner now. Just stand right on top of the seal. Ooh.
Back throw, tries to apply the pressure. BC.
Oh
my god, dude!
Went right over. That looked like, I couldn't tell if that was throw whip or the far L. I would assume throw whip, just go in right on over with the golden throne. Instead, knocked into the seal, but off the brave counter. What? Oh!
Jesus. Wavie's a knower. What a way to get out of the way of the DP. Strong stuff. Makes it 1-1. These matches have been fast and furious, dude. I feel like we are cruising right now. People are getting beat up, dude.
This is kind of crazy, right? Because Percival, I think it's easy to look at this character and be like, oh, he's the stalwart mid-range of the game. He wants to play so slow, the footsies that Granblue is known for. But we see Kain constantly trying to pull up, you know, set the flame carpet, pull up with the strikes. Even if it's on block for Wavie, you're just trying to get a little bit of that screen control and be active on the defense to make sure that you can't get away with a lot of these seals or just keeping you at bay with the rocks. But instead, Wavie also taking the fight to you, gets caught out on the approach. Now Kain looking for that last hit.
Yeah, it's easy to get antsy when you're stuck on the flames here.
Yeah.
Anything will do it, though. Just going for the charge. Yep. Bepaw doing something here. EX, make sure to use that extra normal in the air. So good to not overcommit. I feel like a lot of other players run a little too close to the sun there. Kain is willing to chill, waits for her to land, is able to find the normal, safe and solid, potentially the final round.
Yeah, let's see it. Set point for Kain here. A little too close to the sun, but Wavie's trying to bring the set back down to earth. Strong start, keeping you locked down in the corner with the seal right under. I don't know if Kain tried to jump out and got caught out. Tried going for a back throw, and instead Wavie takes to the skies, gets caught out in the corner.
Had to use the BC, had to avoid the incident there. Nice block, but the low finally comes through. Oh, final game, final round. It's been back and forth. The first hit has decided so much every single game here. 6XL for a little bit of pressure. Instead, Cag gets the better of it, spaces out afterwards.
There you go. Got to be careful of the seals right behind you. Again, falls right through. It's not enough for a pickup, but at least Kain stuck in the corner right now. We're going to see a lot of this Cagliostro far H to try and keep you locked down. Never mind, we teleport right in your face to catch you on the dome with the overhead.
Okay, meaty stuff. Absolutely drops the chair.
Yep.
Still not enough though. A couple techs in a row and finds the hit, but doesn't get the full confirm. No, you might lose for this.
No way. You have Raging Strike in the back, ready to seal it out. No. Wasn't combo limit, but it's all good. We seal it out with the spear, and Wavie moves on to top 8 winners side.
Wow, a scary end to that one. Was looking like Percy potentially.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Oh, so first time getting to really see Lucilius make this thing work in tournament. It's been a lot of fun to get to play around with him in training mode, but I'm excited to get to see someone a little better than me. Get to show it off for me here. All right, starting off with a throw well. Okay, 6XL didn't buy too much else. BC to push back to the corner, does it in response, and the tech comes through. Looks for the teleport, but good patience on that one. Holds on and blocks, golden drone, gets some room. Okay, so the rock seal right above you, can't go for the jump, has to go for the ultimate skill here, jumps over and finds the touch here in the corner. Show me the damage. Routing is clean, into the meaty with a fireball. Golden drone comes through again though. Down with the seal, finds the overhead, pulls him into the next seal. I love it from Prada. Oh man. Felt like an eternity to get through that one. Prada in the end makes it work though.
There you go. Prada finds the hit on the other side. Teleport puts you into the corner here. The seal's right behind you, but like that's not gonna matter when Jibri pulls up with a 6XL. That animation in particular looks like it hurts. Obviously, it's just an ender to the combos, but man, takes to the full galaxy, the stratosphere into the suplex.
Okay, good spot dodge there. Don't want to block too much. Don't want to give away too much free meter on the blades. There we go. Full connection all the way to the wall.
Pick up into the TP, goes right on through. Yeah, the invul on that dash just going right on through what Prada was looking for. Jibri ties it up.
Oh, this time a couple actually gets a clean hit. Is able to go for the air-to-air with it. Turns into a full confirm even after the reset here. And that meaty fireball connects again. Ooh.
That skill gives you all the time in the world to go for another jump in. Prada looking worse for wear here. One touch away. You have to wait for the cooldowns to come back up though, right? Blade level 2 doesn't give you a lot on the cooldowns.
Plans goes for low. Solid confirm though. Wakes up with the normal. Not going to get much. Back in the end, gets a clean hit.
Ooh. Yeah, especially with the SSBA. Tie up the health count here. Now Jibri only has 1 BP to try and bring this back. Stuck in the corner against Prada.
Yeah, that's some confidence. I respect that. Just gonna wake straight up with the normal.
There we go. Jibri was up against the wall, you know, 1 HP to his name, but still able to seal it out. Little fuzzy mash action, you know me.
Oh my god. Whoever's on the TNS account, bro, the Tony Killer legend will live on forever. Don't worry. There you go. 66L gets that connection for the second time here. Follow through.
Pick up into the gold sword. I see the chat asking, wait, is that a burst mode bar? No, it is the blade level for Lucilius. So as he levels up, you can see on the little icon, there's a number next to it. Right now he's level 2, so he gets a little extra on his cooldowns, which start really long at the beginning of the game. At level 0, it's like 12 seconds. So a lot of these specials, incredibly powerful, but you have to wait a long time for them to come back up. But you increase the bar by using those same specials, and in the time it took me to explain, Jibri puts another round on the board. We're on set point.
Oh my god, what a read there. Doesn't get very much reward, but oh, in response, Kag able to get the same, finds the overhead, is able to go for the jungle, but doesn't get very much afterwards.
Go far M into the suplex pickup. There we go. Gravity drop. Make it 3. No.
What a sequence.
Yeah, ultimate warp.
Oh my god. 66L goes for the ultimate warp, finds the confirm afterwards. That is what I like to see. Amazing finish. Oh, dude, getting to see this character fully in action, fully unlocked. It is a treat. Ooh, Charlotta versus Ferry right off the rip. This is gonna be a tough one. Ferry, I feel like she does a pretty decent job of being able to stay away, but once Charlotta gets there, sticky is the word. She's so hard to actually get away from once she establishes some amount of pressure.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have to make your way in past GG and the whip. Of course, you have Blanca Ball to try and make your way in and catch yourself the extended hurt box, too. We caught the $20 contribution from Tong. But yeah, now that Xerom is finally in your way in, I love the delay Brave counter to make sure that Bepaw doesn't get caught with the whiff on the other side.
Huge shouts, by the way, to everybody who's supporting the match arena. Obviously, Tong comes through with that one. And make sure you check it out for yourselves. Help us claim these codes, get that free money in the pot for the players. As we see Bepaw going for them all here. The super ends up letting him find the touch. And with this full interaction, should be able to get the kill. But no, up dog's not enough.
Ooh, I wonder if we could have gone for a second Raging Strike there into the Ender, maybe build up a little more meter or do some more damage, but either way, Xerom in chip damage territory against Ferry. He used 50 meter to try and get the ball, but it did not find its mark. Bepaw takes the first round.
Terry Strawberry coming through with the prime. Thank you very much for the first time sub. Hope you all are enjoying everything that we got going on today. Thank you very, very much again to the support for the channel, to everybody.
Kind of a goated name, I gotta tell you. Terry Strawberry, that is pretty good. Bepaw. Oh, okay, interesting. So went for the EX whip and then immediately going for the Bepaw, right? I think assuming, oh, is Xerom gonna go for an air-to-air? Either way, if they stay grounded, it's all good. I recover in time.
Good pokes in a row, looks for the overhead. Things down, Bepaw just chilling. Tries to go for something a little more aggressive here. Xerom gets the better of it. Only 1 BP remaining though, so if we are able to get out of this corner, if we can establish some kind of pressure, Bepaw has a lot of opportunity to come back in this one.
Tried to go for the 2-1-4U, did not catch Xerom on the approach, but what does catch you is the ultimate ball. All the damage in the world ties up the rounds. QS Razzle with the prime as well. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, round number 3. Let's see who can put one on the board, immediately taking to the skies.
Okay, sweep came through. GG setup. Immediately. Oh no. Everyone doesn't quite work out in the end. Bepaw, good amount of damage and sends her full screen and is able to avoid the EX and has the up dog ready. All the answers from Bepaw right now.
Dude, EX Bepaw finally catching Xerom out of the air approach. A lot of times, you know, in that second round, they were not exactly finding their mark. Xerom playing a lot more grounded, but now tried to be aggressive with the air approach and gets shot back down to earth for it. Bepaw takes game number 1. Oh, up dog is the whip into the 45-degree dog. It's just funny to call it up dog because it's so good. It's only invincible as a DP on the ultimate version, but otherwise it's a really good anti-air as well.
Okay, got the sweep.
Oh no, I did get up dog. Oh, that's how it goes. Anyway, game number 2, GG on the screen. Whip right into the pickup. There we go. That's a lot of corner carry for Bepaw.
Thank you, Happy. I am constantly saying up dog as an alley-oop to one of you guys to lead it. Somebody has to ask every time.
I got caught in the crossfire and Bepaw gets caught out with the Honda hands. There we go, still able to get the pickup for it as well. Vortex keeps you alive for just a little bit.
There you go. This is a great way to start here. Gets the EX. Oh, follow-up. Knockdown comes through. Oh, and there we go. Like you said, the ultimate. Able to go fully invincible, but oh no.
Yeah, so you represented the UDP, right? And a lot of times we've seen it in these previous sets. One person does DP, the other goes for their own, but instead waited out the Raging Strike or waited out the Brave counter. Still able to seal out the round, though.
That's a scary one from Xerom as well, because you kind of want to use Blanca Ball in that situation. You want to try and find your way in. You want to brute force it. But again, ultimate DP in the situation. Can't be too aggressive here.
Go, shining onslaught, doesn't find its mark, tries to go for the noble strategy, but instead gets caught right on out of the approach. Now you're stuck at full screen. Decent amount of damage taken on it as well. Nothing found off the ult skill.
Okay. All the way involved with the EX, spending everything right now. Definitely the right decision, I think, here. Finds the throw, but doesn't get too much else. BC is actually blocked. Now Bepaw kind of in trouble here.
Yeah, you have SSBA, so, you know, one good hit might be able to at least put Xerom into throw range, but yeah, especially with only one BP to your name, Xerom doesn't need a lot to seal out the round.
Wow, interrupting the ultimate skill there. That is so huge, especially now. The ball cometh.
Ooh! And the ball taketh away. You tried to go for a Blanca Ball, but instead the orb pondering on its way down just barely keeps Bepaw alive for one more attack. 2 BP on either side.
Yeah, the perfect spacing here to be able to potentially throw out. GG has to walk back in the end. And the ultimate Blanca Ball. The second you see any animal, any portion of the zoo comes through, we are spinning on in. Great use of the ultimate skill that'd be able to close the distance.
We're talking about the Ferry whip with Charlotta on wheels with the shining onslaught, finally able to tie it up here. But still, it's still set point for Bepaw, trying to move on to winners final. Xerom makes the approach with the Blanca Ball. That's the wall bounce.
Okay, reset, finds the throw. Oh, okay. Both of them go up in response, spends the EX, just buy a little bit of room now, and the 6/6Ls, but BC. Uh-oh.
Raggy gets caught up by the whip. Oh, that's the startup of the old skill. Lost 50 meter for it, but Bepaw can't afford to take any chip damage. The Indiana Jones keeps you alive for just a sec.
The Tarzan maneuvers are crazy right now. Closing the distance with the ball once again, all the way to the corner. GG's gonna be a follow-up, but no, EX actually gets there. It ends up chipping. Can't get a roll, can't get a spot dodge, can't get out of the way in time.
Oh my god, the Holy Ladder keeps you alive for just 1 second. You were doing a really good job of trying to navigate it, right? Bepaw, you know, making his way with the whip to try and stay out of that chip damage territory, and even going for the orb super and running up to reinforce that space with the whip, but all Xerom needed was one blocked special. And now all we need on either side is one more game to qualify for that winners finals.
This is a strong start here. Pushed out of the GG and is able to continue to punish these attempts at the spot dodges here. The timing mix-ups on these normals from Bepaw is working so well. It's taking 1/3 of the life total just on mixing up the timing of normals.
Yep. Oops. Okay. A whip on block. You're all good. You're safe, but not safe in the noble strategy taken from the top row. Bepaw already down to 50%.
Okay, safe jump. Gets the throw. Keep that pressure going. Finds the throw once again. Bepaw on the ropes here. BC just to keep that pressure up.
Yeah, BC on the triple attack did not want to hold that. Clashes with the whip, but it clashed far out enough for Bepaw to put out a quick normal, stop Xerom in his tracks. Ooh. With the whip, no whip punish. Nice, I like that empty land there just to make sure you're not getting caught up on the ball.
Okay, speaking of the ball, here he comes once again, closing that distance a little bit at a time, looking for the chip where you can as well, but finally it goes away. GG gets some room. It's not quite enough yet as we EX ball to be able to just, again, that burst option, the jump scare from Charlotta.
Yeah, but fast as possible. I like the noble strategy into the chop, just trying to make sure if Bepaw's looking for a far L or even a far medium, you know, maybe you catch out the extended hurt box or even just whip right in front. There we go. Now it's set point for Xerom.
Ooh, gadget pin.
$100.
$100, dude, that's crazy. Thank you so much.
Yep, that's even more money for Bepaw to fight for here, but only one BP in the bank. Xerom looking for the cash out instead and seals it out 2-1 to move on to winners finals.
Yeah, Xerom looking so strong, but I will say overall, just an insanely high-level match between the two. Really? So maybe we'll see if that's potentially a little different here with Cag, maybe needing to grind those levels out a little bit more, depending on the playstyle from Wavie.
Ooh, tried to run up. I think we caught out an attempt at the 6-6L. Wavie is the corner immediately from the round start. Spike into the trap, keeps the pressure going, but it's a throw tech. Jibri finds the mash outside of the scramble.
Good amount of damage on that one. Empty jump, easily blocked.
Yep. Ooh, caught it with the far H, no confirm.
Oh, very luckily they're able to stop the ultimate skill. Even if it was that far away, there's a massive seal.
Ooh. There we go, pick up off the teleport, cash out on everything you got. Oh no, but the ultimate Beyblade just barely made the confirm a little bit more awkward off of the side swap. Wavie does not finish her food just yet.
Oh, lucky that was able to kill. It was a scary situation. If that trade had gone the other direction, or if Jibri had enough life, there was 0 BP on the side of Wavie. There was a lot of punishment on the way, but here we go. Back to it again.
Yeah. Ooh. Go opposite of what we saw that first round. Now Jibri starting it off strong in round number 2 here, already at blade level 2, so decent on the cooldown. Still takes a little while, but look how long we still have to wait for them to come back up. Now you have to wait the pressure against Wavie. Ooh. Taking the skies, caught out with the seal. No, Wavie. I like the walk back just to make sure you're not getting caught out by a straight dive kick and removing the seals on hit. Speaking of, ultimate seal catches you bashing.
Instant overhead and straight into the low afterwards. Should be a very easy finish from there. Wavie looking strong on the finish. First game in the books.
I'm saying. For those of you asking what the blade levels do, they alternate between lowering cooldowns and increasing damage, right? So Lucilius builds it up by using a lot of these specials, but at the same time, it takes a long time for them to come back up. So managing the cooldowns, which ones you want to cash out on versus, oh, maybe I want to hold one to make sure that I still have an option in neutral. That is the decision making we got going on here in game number 2.
Okay, thanks to EX, definitely sneaky. Ultimate skill, rising J late, but unfortunately, doesn't get much else afterwards here. Lucilius able to find the pressure afterwards and finds the standing light for the second time, but Wavie just seems to, it's so slippery. Just feels like they're always getting out of these situations, whether it's up back or just being able to use the spot dodge effectively. It feels like they haven't had to block for an extended period of time, almost at all throughout this entire round.
Nope. Just running the pressure, keeping it locked down, making sure that Jibri, you know, the only skill that you're able to try and get out of here with is the ultimate DP. No, but instead sends out the blade rip. It's a straight hit. Finds the hit afterwards off the 6-6L.
Okay, got that jump out attempt. Nice tech. And again, a lot of these jumps are starting to get sniped out. I like this pressure from Jibri. The way that we're pressing is definitely much better here. Wavie not getting away with this up forward that we saw a lot of last round.
Yeah, smart spot dodge, dodges out that BC. Look at all the damage we got off of the whiff rave counter. Now, Wavie is the corner situation, but any light confirmed from Jibri should be able to seal it out. Ooh. Scary. All right, still got one seal to catch out any potential approach.
Okay, and it actually ends up being the way we're able to find the combo here.
Yep. SSVA, no BP to your name, 150%, but it's still not enough at the end of the combo. It's lethal for both of these characters.
Oh my god, and the ultimate skill just to break through, just because. Give me that back, round 3.
Yep, ultimate phosphorus, the only invul reversal that you got, but with the 100 meter, knowing that it's going to be able to kill, I agree with the choice there. It's still set point for Wavie though, but Jibri has some fight left in him. Okay, Far H into the spear, just gradually trying to push you back into the traps. Even if you're not opening up Jibri here, you're making sure that they're using some of these cooldowns, that meter, to try and go for ultimate warp, but takes to the skies for it to whip. Wavie in a great position to seal this out into the super, and that should do it. 2-0 to move on to winners finals.
Yeah, Wavie just doing a great job. Again, I feel like the most crucial portion of Wavie's gameplay, I think, between all the players.
Battle 1.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely one of those characters that's like, it's easy to slip under the radar, you know, when Nier and 6 definitely have a lot of strong tournament results as well, but Kag definitely one of those characters that didn't take long for people to be like, she also seems pretty strong this version, right? Can be very tricky with the air stalls, a lot of screen control as well, but Lazy Ruin pulling up with the Nier, saying, no, death still approaches here, right, even on the health.
Throw all the way to the corner here. Sends it even further, does have the 100 meter, should be able to kill off of this. I think it's going to do just enough. Absolutely, Prada closes that one out. And again, in a hurry. I feel like people have, maybe they have like something scheduled at like 8. Maybe they need to get out. But
yeah, they're trying to play Uni later. So
it feels like people are dying so fast today. These are really fast games, Jade-Su.
That's what I have to imagine. Lazy Ruin is like, dude, I'm trying to play Uni right now. The bracket started. I gotta get to my pools. Lewis is gonna beat my ass if I don't speedrun this right now. But Prada already down to 50% HP, saying, no, you gotta play the whole set with me. TP into the teleport, or the golden throne into the button. Just keeps you locked down unless you let the DP rock.
Okay, try to find the low. Still all right. Teleport backwards. Maybe thought it was going to be something a little more aggressive. Still finds the counter punch, though. Lazy Ruin, a great poke to get out of there.
Already tied up on the round count here. Let's see it. Immediately going for the 6XL. Prada calls it out with the jump in. Does not find a hit for their troubles, though. 6XL recovers pretty fast. Ooh. Tried to go for the death grips instead. I like the 5L to challenge death. Off the screen for a little bit, but now Lazy Ruin's got the DP back up.
Finds that poke for the second time, though, and here's the follow-through.
Yeah, Prada doing a good job of calling out when Lazy Ruin is going for these death cancels that, you know, would keep you locked down, but have a big gap in between them unless you're afraid to challenge.
Not being able to stand in the correct spacing to be able to get the spike, to be able to answer, but potentially when we're a little lazy on our spacing here, but there's the ultimate skill. Ooh. Pixels didn't even see what was happening there. In the end, when the dust settles, Prada is a corpse, dude.
That is evil. So what I think happened was Lazy Ruin went for the 2-1-4U, right? So the ultimate triple swipes, but in between the hits, I guess you had enough time to go for the Raging Strike, and Prada, like most people, probably not ready for the spot dodge there. Just saying, oh, I gotta hold down, wait for my turn. Wait, why did the screen freeze? Ooh. And why is there a 1 next to Lazy Ruin's name? No, we're trying to tie it up immediately. Counter hit close H.
Extremely nice confirm here in the corner. Uses the EX, gets out of the corner though. Teleport back, and here's the super.
Oh, perfect, dude. That was a 2-touch round, Proxy. I can't believe it. Like, I'm not surprised that killed, but I'm surprised we got 2 50% combos back to back.
Oh my god. I mean, when you're able to find those touches, that one off the 6XL finds the knockdown. A little SOS from both players there with the rip techs.
Okay. Bring you back into the trap. Tries to go for the tick throw. Instead, Lazy Ruin goes for a clean tech to keep you back up against the corner. Jump on through. There we go. Air stall with the golden throne. Whipping right in front of each other.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Granblue Classic at this point there. Without, here comes the super. Good amount of damage, but still not enough to kill. Next touch will do it. BC tries to drop the chair.
There you go, just trading brave counters back and forth, trying to escape the death grits, but now with no bravery points to your name, any light confirm should be able to kill. A 6-6L is all you need. No, but 5L into a 6-6L of your own. Prada dashing on through, trying to seal this one back out.
Wow, and finds the overhead. The Prada's zero hesitation on that. 5L straight into the 6XL, knowing that Lazy Ruin, at worst, you're going to get a trade in that situation. And generally, trading with 6XL, not in your best interest. So that's
exactly
the game sense, the fight IQ, we'll say, from Prada, to be able to know that sequence is going to work out perfectly was amazing.
Yeah, and you're definitely pressured to make a decision there, right? You don't have any defensive resources, barely any health, so you might as well go aggro. And keeping that same energy as you head into game number 3, TP on the other side catches you out, brings us to the mid. Teleport caught you out swinging the far H there. That is evil.
Ooh, clean touch though.
Yep.
It's a big opportunity here. Already has the 100 bar. Gonna try and set up here and look for something. PC. Take chip. Oh, 6XL! That's a kill! Lazy Ruin, one away.
6XL BC. All you needed was the one hit to be able to confirm into all the damage that you needed. Set point for Lazy Ruin. Like you said, 1 round away from knocking Prada out at number 7. Ooh. There we go. Death Grips gets caught up with the frame trap claws.
Oh no, it's still in that same situation, but does manage to tech the throw. Get you a lot of good room.
Ooh, caught up with the sweep. There we go. Nice little hard knockdown to get some screen space, but Prada looking worse for wear on the BP. You take so much damage off of any hit. Another 2-1 for you into the Raging Strike. Lazy Ruin closes it out 2-1.
Yeah, and that ending sequence, super unfortunately, just comes off the back of Prada goes for 2M into the spike. The spike is a little bit...
Yeah. Let's see it. Both of these characters, you know, decent, you know, close to mid-range options, right? A lot of strong uses of the far M, as well as Yuel kind of being able to manipulate that space, right? You know, backwards, forwards movement, trying to keep you on your toes. But a lot of ways, you know, she can't really advance without putting herself into minus frames, right? So a lot of walking back and forth, using the BC to get out of the corner here.
Okay, getting a final knockdown for it. Spends the EX, just goes to hop backwards. Counter hit on the poke.
Oops. There we go, jump on over with the JU. Ooh, far M into the EX dash and goes for the throw off of it as well. There's a big gap there, but normally you're looking for the slashes to end there, you know, safely. Instead, Lupro ready for the fuzzy tech.
Oh, and that step back is monstrous. Good amount of damage to come through. It has the 100 meter.
Yep. Foxfire into the super. There we go. Ah, it's not going to be enough to kill even with the damage buff, but now Ktang in throw range. So you're in 5L range, and definitely enough to kill off the counter hit dive kick.
Battle 2. Engage.
All right, first round over to Lupro here. Whip on the 6XL, but it's all good. You're just waiting for Ktang to try and fight back.
Row.
Yep.
Keep the pressure going. Okay, and the hop board. That felt like quite the challenge there, but still ends up finding the overhead afterwards.
Yeah, Ktang, that's scary. You went for 2 throw whiffs, but instead looking for an anti-air whiff. The ultimate flip. Really good anti-air, and it's a huge damage starter for Narmaya as well.
Okay. Ends up resetting things. After the combo a little bit here on the pop out. Nice block on the ultimate skill. Goes for BC. Guys that room. And response here from Ktang.
Here we go, about to build up the 50 again. You know, Ktang trying to go for these U-flips, not only to bait out the anti-airs, right, but to bait out reversal throw on the defense. Still able to catch you out with the overhead triple attack. Round on the board here, both sides.
Okay. Ollie able to find the 6XL afterwards. Knockdown. That's a little too far for too much of a mix there, but ends up finding the 2L, which is good enough.
There we go, UDP for the hard knockdown. Get your way out of the corner. Yeah, in the sword stance, right? So Narmaya has 2 stances. Normally, she has a DP available, but in the sword stance, she has a parry. So using the ultimate to make sure that you have a true reversal to get out of there. Smart from Ktang. Even on the BP now. Now we're just trading brave counters, dog.
Okay, they'll come through. Nice block, actually. DP response, no points remaining, but it's not gonna matter. No, actually not enough to kill. Lupro wakes up in the normal clean hit. Doesn't kill either.
wait, Ktang had the, you know, safe jump ready, but instead tried to go for the empty low, was a little bit too late on the 2L. Lupro finds the missed timing on the meaty and finds the hit as well to put game 1 on the board. That's a heartbreaker if you're Ktang. I understand why we took a second in the rematch screen.
Yeah, I was going to say, drop super, that's not what you want to see. Definitely had all the resources required to be able to get that kill.
Those equal taken. Yeah, that's what you're thinking if you're Lupro right now, right? You're like, you know, maybe I wasn't quite ready to block it, but I recognized in the moment that the scramble was happening. So that's what you got to do. You're in loser side top 8. This is your last chance to move on in the bracket here. Brave counter gets Ktang right out of the corner.
Yep, sidestep was definitely a good idea, but unfortunately it was a little late to flip. Ended up plus. It just beats it straight out of the ultimate. What a press!
Yeah, if you're looking for it, and I think Ktang has been representing the U-flip at the same timing in the block string, so a lot of times, you know, Lupro definitely ready to try and call out the U-flip here, and you can get a big airborne counter hit starter off of it, putting you at set point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Here we go, caught out with the slashes. Airborne doesn't give you a great confirm here, but it's all good. Ooh, Lupro makes his way back out of the corner here, back in the stance. Double throw, can we make it 3? Nah, we're just staying right outside of DP range.
Trying not to be too predictable in that situation. Yuel gets the extension, drops the combo in the end, but doesn't actually get punished. A weird spot as we were stuck in stance at a very awkward spacing. In the end, Ktang with the attempt at the flip. What is happening?
Oh, the only flip we're seeing is the animation for the throw. Now we're in throw range for Ktang here. Finally gets a huge damage starter off of the U flip. And ended anything crazy, but keeps the pressure going with the L/L. Kyoka stuck in the corner here, doesn't get a full knockdown counter hit. Close H ties up the round count.
Ktang gotta stay alive. Losers bracket. Ooh, what a jumping normal there from damn near full screen. Ends up finding a throw because of it there. Nice little reset, recognizing the spacing wasn't quite right for the combo.
Yep. EX dash right in your face, gets the throw into the corner, tries to get the side swap, but instead just jumps right on over. Once again, Lupro stuck in the corner, whipping the DP as well. This is more than enough to kill. Ktang seal it out with the super.
Yeah, definitely got to respect the confidence in a spot like that to be willing to rip the DP there, but Ktang, patience of a monk to hold on to that one.
And Ktang, you know, in that first game, definitely a heartbreaker dropping it at such a close situation, but really locked in for game number 2. We see the gamer lean, says, nah, I'm not trying to have my losers run end this quick. Now game number 3, already 1 BP down, 50% away from Lupro.
Double attempts to jump over, not quite there. There's the throw. Wow, we are strike throwing gamers, but in the end, Lupro does get the better of the situation.
Ooh, again, U-flip. Okay, so you caught out the anti-air attempt, but I think you did it just a little bit too late. Instead, U-flip just goes right past Lupro. Doesn't even get the refund on block. Now, you have to block out a lot of this pressure. Try and find a way to get back in. EX slashes, gets caught up on the far end. Lupro, all right, forces out the Brave counter.
Yeah, 1 BB for either. Now down to 0. Lupro, anything will do it at this point. Ultimate flip. At the timing doesn't work out this time. It just doesn't kill.
Dude, okay. Setsuna into the ultimate Setsuna. Doesn't find its mark, but Lupro with chip damage.
Anything.
6L.
Gets that throw.
You went for parry. Oh, no, dude.
Battle 2.
Dude, clutch. Clutch from both. Ktang, gotta stay alive. I want a final round, please. Full bias for 1 round. Let's get it, Ktang.
Dude, Lupro operating in the clutch here. Hard calling out the parry. Good recognition that Ktang was in the stance where all you have is the parry available, right? Without the meter to go for the DP. It's brave to run up when you're in chip damage territory, but sometimes it's what you need. You're on set point once again. Ktang, what can you do to bring this back? Ooh! Right, caught out of the landing on the U-flip once again. Barely any meter to your name. Waiting for the 50. The Brave counter, trade it once again. Lupro up on every resource imaginable right now. Throw range. Do or die. Ultimate dash into the throw.
Okay. Keep it going. Goes for the ultimate flip again. The timing is just beaten out cleanly. Lupro I was talking about knowers earlier.
It's so cool seeing that, you know, whatever day of the week it is, whatever game you play, there is so much support in the online scene just to make sure that you guys are able to get that competitive experience that you need. And it shows when you pull back up the TNS and we see you guys leveling up week after week. New names in the top 8 every single time. And now we got Bepaw versus Lazy Ruin.
Okay. Multi-slashes. Unfortunate situation here. Just kind of have to weather the storm. Now that you have that 50 meter, you have the opportunity potentially for the reversal, but now the hop over.
There we go, spin into the Death Whips. Tries to go for the far L, but Lazy Ruin did not queue up one more special there. Damn, Indiana Jones from the top rope. No challenge with an anti-air.
Okay, Bepaw kind of in trouble on this one. Tech comes through. 6XL has to spend the counter.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. In that spot too, you might as well. Unfortunately, now you kind of have to hold the pressure. Here comes the super. Not going to work out. Great spot dodge. But I love that for Bepaw. When you get into those last hit situations where you're going to die no matter what, spend the BC on every single touch. Why not? Get yourself some root. Get off me.
Exactly. The unhand me says, why not? If I'm this low on the HP, I might as well try and fight with all the resources that I got left. Sometimes at the cost of being predictable as well, but runs up with the 2L. GG for the full pick up and set him down once again off of the throw.
Oh, and that sequence, the set play, the scripted mix into the throw with the EXGG, that was so clean from Bepaw. And again, a 2 or 3 touch sequence straight into the corners, and White coming through with a $10 contribution. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Hey, appreciate the generosity, giving these players more money to try and fight over, but they're not in the money just yet. They got to make it a couple more rounds before they can claim some of that prize pool. Trying to put GG on the screen to hold down the space, but runs up right behind it. Now Lazy Ruin stuck in the corner. Ooh, okay. And the auto combo early into the spot dodge. Try and see if Lazy Ruin is looking for a mash. Orb to counter the JU. Oh, actually went for the close JU though, so not gonna get knocked off the screen just yet, but you got tapped by GG on the dome. That's pretty funny. Alright, punch on through. It's the Brave counter. Ooh. Okay, I like the up dog, making sure that the JU does not get to land right in front of your face for free, but instead, still recovered. Only 4 seconds down. 2-1 for you. Doesn't find the mark. That was like 3 far L's to close out game number 1.
I mean, if you have that far L, why wouldn't you press in situations like that? So good. Being able to not only pressure Nier, but it also just kind of naturally pressures the attempt to summon the doll at any situation too.
Yeah.
Battle 1. Engage.
Alrighty. I mean, we had a first quick round for Lazy Ruin there, just running it through, but like you were saying, right? Game number 2, or round number 2, right? It seemed like Bepaw was just able to run the game plan off of the set play. Lazy Ruin really finding a hard time getting out of, you know, Bepaw's zoning patterns. Okay, goes JU again into the unsummon.
I definitely like how we're spending GG as well, just throwing it out a little bit closer there. But unfortunately, the ultimate skill able to completely clean that one up. It has to spend the BC, but here's the super, turn it into some kind of advantage. We find the low and is able to get the full sequence because of it.
Nah, that is a crazy pickup. 2M into the orb hit, all the way from downtown, pushes you into the corner, out 10% HP. Lazy Ruin cannot afford to eat any hit here. That was a funky double cross-up, I'll tell you what. Behind the back, Lazy Ruin, full meter, but empty health bar. It's set point for Bepaw.
Battle 2. Engage.
So far, it's just been doing a great job of not only being able to threaten and stop the doll from being able to get fully set up, but just being able to put Lazy kind of on notice here. Unfortunately, this time, we run past the GG, because that's what I was going to point out earlier. I love how we're using GG to just kind of prevent Nier, when she doesn't have doll, from being able to use 6XL, because you can't really run past GG once she's already established.
Yeah, we see a lot of Nier players who are, you know, not too deterred when you're able to get the far L or the 5L on death, because it comes up pretty fast and you have 6XL to advance and start your turn. But like you're saying, right, really good space control with the whip, with GG. Bepaw just walking Lazy Ruin down to the other side of the screen. Each interaction is not doing a ton of damage, but the fact that it's, you know, stopping you from going to the approach that you're used to, a lot of times death is not finding her mark.
Oh, that life total really starting to dwindle here. We're going to get the ball set up, clears out death immediately. And unfortunately, hitting Ferry does not clear it out. BC comes through.
Last touch, and the whip seals it out. Bepaw gets Lazy Ruin out here of losers quarters, moving on to semis 2-0.
Definitely feels like Lucilius needs to get some pretty serious momentum started quickly to be able to stay relevant, especially in these matchups where it's characters that can kind of just at will expose their game plan, not needing really too much setup, too much cooldown.
Stance into the exit, trying to keep Jibri locked down in the corner here. There we go. Pick up off the Fox Flame. Lots of damage on Jibri's side here. Hasn't even had a chance to use any of these specials. And because you need to use the 50 meter for the DP to actually be a reversal, just trying to hold on to the meter. No, but Lupro lets it rock off the EX dive.
Okay, follow-ups are good. Nice tech, though. Goes for the ultimate skill. Not going to find much. Ends up losing the turn afterwards. BC sends it back to the wall, but we're going to trade back and forth between the two. 6-6 for the plus frame and the ultimate skill.
Go, jump on over. Tried to go for the cross through, maybe to bait out a VC, but Lupro didn't even have any bravery points for it. Jibri falls in the first round.
Okay, good timing on the spot dodge there. Definitely very smart with the way we're spacing things out.
There we go, stagger with the close L's. Jibri afraid to mash. Really wants to hold on to that meter to keep up the offense rather than having to use it on the invulnerable reversal, but Lupro just feels so comfortable keeping the pressure going, so finally letting the DP rock.
Okay, got the tech there. And yeah, I mean, at 1 BP left, you might as well stay aggressive. Try to get your offense rolling. 6XL continues to find its mark.
There we go, set up the ultimate blade rip, but instead we're just gonna drop the brave counter for it. Lupro not afraid of being at 0 BP when you have a super in tow. This is gonna be able to kill just yet, but you just barely had a pit. All right, my fault. Lupro takes the first game.
There you go. I was like, you know, I'm not sure actually.
You know, Jitsu, I'm picking up what you're putting down. That being said, Lupro puts the first game down and says, no, you gotta believe in the minimum scaling here. Alrighty, let the DP rock.
Sounds good. Guard cancel, finds the throw. Good way to cycle through, but there we go. Clean open up.
Woos. There we go, the suplex from the stratosphere. Teleport tries to go for a throw whiff there, but the hitbox comes out just a little bit too late to actually get a punish on it. Now Lupro actually starts the pressure up himself.
Oh, that little walk back was so smart. Actually was out of spacing for that as well. I think Lupro was expecting to have to block, but ends up finding the DP either way.
Ooh, there we go, 6XL off of the clash there. Finds your opportunity to fight back. You have all the BP in the world to close this out. Keep it simple and put a round on the board here for Jibri. Yeah, immediately let the blade rift rock. We're trying to get the blade levels up a little bit early here without being too risky.
Definitely the right call whenever you can.
Yeah.
Devastating medium looking pretty decent here. Looks for the sweep twice in a row. Probably almost had him in the infinite right there. Finds it again.
Ooh, yeah, tried to go for the fuzzy tech, but instead gets counter hit, close H. Lupro is going to cash out on a lot of damage here. And the combo a little bit early there. Might have been a drop, but it's all good. Jibri down to 50% HP, stuck up in the corner with Lupro on full meter.
Ooh. Ouch. Big problems ahead here. Jibri evens up the rounds, but behind in games right now. You cannot afford to fall too far behind. Losers bracket at stake here, but there we go. First touch, definitely a big deal.
Yeah, Jibri trying to tie it up. I like the, hold back for the backlock, and then finally when Lupro commits to the approach, caught out with the 6XL. Lots of health taken already into the warp. No way! Caught up out of the backflip startup. Jibri with the perfect ties it up 1-1.
Believe in victory.
We were talking a lot of smack about Jibri, right? Up against the wall, says, oh man, it's set point for Lupro, but commanding round number 3 there. Let's see if we can keep that energy heading into game number 3.
Okay, strong start from Lupro though. Oh, but the ultimate skill. Let that thing drop for too long. Tries to land, go for the spontan. Ends up getting cleaned up because of it all the way to the corner now.
There we go. Knock on the door with the close L's. Jibri doesn't answer. Waiting for the 50 to come back up. Yeah, just trying to rotate some of these skills even in the block strings so they don't get you too much just to get back up to blade level 2. This is a good spot. Now with Lupro, no BP to his name. 50% on both sides. One hit into super could be a lot, especially with the damage multiplier. Jibri close it out for another round.
What a 60. The animation's definitely clean. Set point now. Lupro needs 2 in a row. A Herculean task, but I mean, we're definitely up for it. Gets a clean hit at the beginning. Doesn't get anything for it. And unfortunately, after the tech, back to mid-screen. Jibri would love to see that as we try to get these blades a little higher, but there's that knockdown.
There you go. Yuel got some blades of our own, trying to keep you locked down in the corner here, but not enough to stop the 6-6L. Lupro says, no, enough of these advancing. Plus on block mids. Let me brave counter to get my turn back with the ultimate Fox Flame. Go with the swipe. Doesn't quite get the sweep knockdown, but it's all good. Got a knockdown either way. Jibri still gets caught out of the scramble.
Oh my god, stand M straight to the ultimate. All grounded at this point here. Should be able to follow through. Doesn't have the meter for the super though, so another lease on life.
Yep, one more chance. Lupro caught up by the throw, taken to the stratosphere, and suplex back down. The fallen angel moves on for one more set to losers semis.
Somebody in chat said it earlier, and I agree. When I'm watching people do emotes in lobbies, if you're doing push-ups before we play, I'm like, low-key, I'm a little nervous.
On the grind, even when you're waiting for the match, yeah.
I gotta go pump before we even start. Good God. Well, let's see it, though. Round start, obviously, going to be incredibly important. If Charlotta can get that first touch, can close that distance, and just get messy in a hurry. We're at the start, but she's going to look for that hop over. It gets the counter with the 2H.
Yeah, has to go for the delay there, right? Wait for it to come back onto the other side. Doesn't get a full confirm off of it, but now, wow, we're letting far H rock. Said Xerom, I dare you to try and Blanco ball through this. There we go. Spike into the wall bounce here. TP to super. Woo! Wavie, what happened? I guess we hit combo limit there, but Xerom said, no. I like my 50% HP where it is. Let me fight back on out here.
Yep, good chunk afterwards. Gets it closed. Ends up on low, very nice. With that follow-up, but too far for the Raging Strike. Spends the BP, a little unfortunate, but still gets a clean hit afterwards.
Ooh, Blanco ball whiff under for the, tech trap. Cross up on the other side. Xerom ready to block. Oops. There we go.
Yeah,
Raging Strike. What's the first round on the board here for Wavie?
I see people talking about it, by the way. Yeah, you can turn them off natively, and I believe that the only things that are stopped are for offline for official events where you can't do that. So yeah, if something like that is distracting, you can turn it to where your character, the opponents are just default. So it's not, but if it does bother a player, they don't have to deal with it.
Exactly.
I just think they look cool.
Yeah, I'm glad to see it on the stream. I'm not the competitor who has to deal with the Rainbow Rock into the meat grinder to do a ton of health, but it looks cool from the spectator side, the commentary side as well. Speaking of big effects on the screen, ready to react to the Raging Strike. Wavie seals it out with a spot dodge confirmed.
Yeah, absolutely. See, like all the prismatic weapons are not going to be allowed at combo and stuff like that. Yeah.
Man, the pan too. Hashtag unban the pan. But we got no Jita on the screen. We got a throw to start it off strong for Wavie. Game number 2, really just running away with the momentum.
Okay, he gets ball for the second time. Just the demon flip. Well worth the counter to be able to get out of that messed up situation you're about to have to deal with here.
Ooh! Damn, tried to stand on the seal so that any cross-up attempt would have landed you into the trap, but instead, Xerom finds the hit on the other side, clearing it on the way down. Wavie, undeterred, runs right into the DP. There we go.
Again with the whip punish here. They're almost like 100 for 100 it feels like. And use that block ball for the big whip punishes like that. There you go. Round comes off the table. Trying to even things up here. Wavie already sitting on that lead, obviously, but Xerom might be able to even this up if things continue this way, but not in a situation like that. Fortunately, gets caught out by the seal, but the 6-6L afterwards still maintains some amount of pressure.
Yep. Okay, a little EX trending onslaught here, trying to get some space, but no, Wavie just pushes you right back into the corner, and one more trap to... Wait! Yeah, the ultimate Blanco ball just goes right on through, on hit. It clears the trap right on. There we go. Pad up on that HP. A lot of BP lost off of not reacting to the Raging Strike. TV pull up. Nice little throw, knocking on the door with the close L's, but there we go. Lets the Golden Throne rock, picks up into the throw, and now we're tied up on the rounds here.
Comboing off throws like that is such a luxury. The foresight to be able to have the seal set up and be able to get that full follow-up here, but 6-6L ends up spending the BC just because we don't want to have to deal with that pressure. The plus frame's a little too much.
Yep. Ooh, tries to go for the overhead triple attack. Instead, it's not that minus, right? So that's a bold challenge coming out from Xerom. Just going for the sweep after the challenge. Ooh.
Run up after the ultimate skill. Holy Ladder does get the punish in the end. Nice block.
Yep. Ooh, there we go. Jumping on through with a JH. That floaty jump is so difficult to try and react to. The animation a little wonky, but still. Wavie fighting back here. Catches you with the teleport.
Just seeing her walk back and forth on the seals, knowing that there's not really a good way to be able to approach that one. Xerom with some momentum, but Wavie stifles it for the second time, 2 games in a row now. And even obviously, winners, losers, grand finals, 3 out of 5, so still time for Xerom to get that that adjustment going. But 3 games straight with the way that Wavie's playing, this is a Herculean task ahead.
Yeah, Wavie's just doing such a good job of putting so much noise onto the screen, whether it's seals, whether it's the rock as well to try and keep you locked down with something light. It's so difficult to make your way in, and Xerom is making the most of those hits, but, you know, over time, Wavie just coming up over risk reward wise. No, you ran up into far L to try and catch out the late ball. Okay. Oos. Oh, yeah, landed into the trap. Tried to go for the parry off of it, but no. Instead, Wavie finds the hit.
Oh my god, the rock ends up clashing. And it goes through. A lot of life off the table. Only 1 BP remaining, so big danger here for Cag. Trying to walk out of that corner a little bit at a time, but it's so risky holding forward. Tries to drop the chair. Doesn't quite work out.
Yeah, instead went for the jump back. No, but Xerom gets caught out of the throw. Golden Throne. Making a lot of room for Wavie here. Able to seal it out with the spear. Now we're on set point, looking at that ticket to grand finals.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, Wavie can keep the momentum, 6XL. And nice little delay there to be able to stop. Gets away from the 2H.
Yeah, we talk a lot about how Cag is able to air stall, but Xerom has that as well in the Charlotta, right? Whipping the 2H. Still trying to get that screen control with the trap. Oos, pick up off the 6-6L. Didn't get a full confirm off of it, but at least Wavie has to fight her way back out of the corner, but it still trades on the ultimate seal, not cleared on hit.
Wow, incredibly back and forth. Everybody just kind of swinging out in the end. Nice tech.
Yep.
It's the ultimate skill, but the cross-up, the jump was crazy.
Yo, super jump back. JL gets a confirm there. That is clean to try and call out the ultimate Blanco ball. Instead, setting out the seal again. We saw that before. We see it again. Might be able to close out the round if you spend the Raging Strike here. Oos. Ultimate Spear seals your fate, sends Xerom down into the loser's side, and Wavie, with a clean 3-0, is sitting pretty in Grand Finals winners.
Ranges, but once you're able to close the distance to like the 2-3 character length gap, the round start type of gap, Lucilius is able to approach at a quick enough speed to be able to get across these things.
Yeah, interesting round start there coming out from Bepaw, right? Just tossing out the 2 Ls, trying to see if we're going for a quick approach, but also able to recover in time in case Jibri goes for the warp. Ooh, there we go. Caught out with the GG setup, the 50-50 into the JL. Not something that we've seen a lot from Bepaw in a lot of these other sets, right? But I think in this case, Ferry is fine being the aggressor in this matchup because, you know, Lucilius' defense, not the greatest in the game, and you really want to keep him locked down from building up that blade level.
Wait, 5-8. Did get that slight answer here. GG. And oh my god! The abductive follow actually juggles straight into GG. That is quite the sequence there. And now having to block out. This is a nightmare.
Man, I gotta call that out, right? The ultimate teleport. Okay, we're able to kill with the dive kick. So going back to that interaction, I think the ultimate teleport, they all have invul as you're traveling over, but I think that's the only one that ends the invul before the hitbox comes out. So smart from Bepaw to look for that reaction, catch you out with the MDP, and full confirm off GG. But Jibri, not satisfied with that last round, says, no, let me pull up for the aggressive here and start off round number 2 strong.
Patience of a monk with defense there, able to hold on to things. Goes out, uses that EX again just to end the chain attack. Safe as possible, ultimate skill, and now time to guess.
Ooh, there we go. The ultimate skills don't build you any blade level, but they are amazing for taking up that space. Just advances right behind the ultimate blade rip. And now look at how much health Bepaw has to try and overcome Jibri's HP advantage.
Again, the solar flare after the teleport there, dude.
The warp, I imagine, is something that Jibri is going to be using a lot in this matchup, right? The invul, as you're approaching, 1, it takes up some space, and 2, it goes through a lot of these long duration, long range, but, you know, ultimately, slow recovery moves that Bepaw is going to be using to try and hold down the mid-range.
Strong jump in there. Get what you can out of it here. Sidesteps the ultimate skill as well. Can't just throw it out full screen. Good to know that you have enough time with the sidestep to be able to dodge the entire thing.
Yep. Tries to set up the stance, see if Bepaw is going to be aggressive with the far H. Instead, playing a little bit more passive, walks up forward for the space.
Uh-oh. Yeah, the low into the high. Just a terrible sequence there. Jibri, unfortunately, just a little bit of deer in the headlights type of situation, and now is going to lose the rest of the life total for it. First game going to Bepaw.
Man, we don't see a lot of opportunities to route into that 5U, the multi-hitting whip, but damn, when you do, when you have the spacing for it in the corner, you crank a ton of damage. Game number 2, let's see it.
We have a plan, and it's getting heavy. Jesus.
Damn, just run right into it. Don't even give Jibri any opportunity to try and set up in the mid-range here. Pulls up with the JL, 50-50, goes for the overhead option. Now, in the corner, barely even 50% to your name, pulls up for the Thunder Step. That the orbs, pondering how you're going to get out of this one. 2M into the whip, picks up into the super. Now Bepaw quickly making his way over to set point.
Battle 2. Engage.
This is the final short set of the night here. But not a lot of time here for Jibri.
Yep.
On this full screen, this is what I was talking about. This is the range where it feels like he doesn't really have anything to really be able to get much done. Ferry just dominates there, but now, once we close that distance, that 1 to 2 character length range, I feel like we have the speed to be able to interact here.
Yeah, it's scary when you're in the perfect range for Ferry's normals, but you're just barely outside of your own effective range to try and contest, right? Ooh, but Jibri finally letting the ultimate warp rock, the invulnerability, bounces off of the wall and cashes out on so much damage here. After this combo, one more hit could seal it out. Ooh, tries to go for a walk-up throw.
Trying to lead to that harassment again, not quite there. Dude.
Trade the BCs back and forth. Warp finds the mark. Still set point for Bepaw though. Yeah, not able to combo off of the H-whip there.
Oh, and good sequence there to be able to go for the 6-6L. Just able to delete GG before it becomes too much of a problem.
Nice. Now, I like the use of the LGG a little bit closer this time, not trying to hold down that mid-range, but stand on top of it in case they go for the warp. There we go, finally letting the 50-meter DP rock. Ooh! Indiana Jones threads the needle with the whip.
Tarzan actually come through. Too far for the attempt at the grab.
There you go, walk it back, walking forward, finally catches the approach from 66L. Bepaw, a little too greedy on that one, but still has more meter in the bank for the UDP. That knockback so far.
And now the sequence continues once again, goes for the jump backwards. That backdash looking for something here. 66L a little too far, gets the kill. Okay, how do you finish?
God, Jibri, do you tie it up? Indeed, you do. The final diamond puts a game on the board here. We're heading to game number 3.
Jesus, spend it all.
Might as well. Believed in the hit, believed in the kill here. Game number 3, believing in victory. And Bepaw wants to bring it back here. Says, okay, you can take a game off me, but not the whole set. Finally seeing the suplex, though. The L whip. There we go. We get a blade rift into warp. Brings us all the way over to the corner too off the pushback.
That dog kick didn't get too much out of it. Finds a sweep into the EX though. Full screen for you. And the heavy command throw. Very nice.
Yo, Proxy, this Bepaw champion is a little nice with it. I'll tell you what.
Oh my god, but it doesn't matter. Ultimate skill. Break out of there. Doesn't want to deal with the EX GG.
Yeah, with the clean GG setup, I think it makes sense to go for the UDP there. You're reasonably assured they're going to go for the 50-50, but still not enough. Bepaw once again on set point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Ooh, swipe on through, catches out the warp with the MDP. Ooh. Ooh, spot dodge on the dive kick gives you an opportunity to punish on the whiff.
Okay, I'm getting the BC.
Yep.
Stuck in the corner though. Jibri definitely in a good situation here. GG might be able to turn the tide though. Rolls through and finds a throw.
Yeah, you know, you have the guard button to block the left, right, but you're looking for the positional advantage, right? And now that you have the hit, cash out on a decent amount of damage for the resources. Bepaw is fine spending the Raging Strike here. Go for the install. Reverse beat available. Big bombos coming through this BB tap.
Oh my god, and the sequence just gets worse. The second you end up standing, that dive kick immediately comes through. What a finish there for Bepaw.
One of the first times we saw the install that set. The first time we've seen it this evening, and uses it to close out the set. Finally, in that last interaction, saying, all right, you've been doing a good job of making your way in, utilizing the warps for the opportunity to make it to Wavie in that grand final side. But still, only one of us can make it out of losers finals right now, and we're gonna let the intros rock.
Yeah, chat, I see you talking about it. There was no 6 tonight, and I believe there's only one Nier who, to get 5th place, had a strong showing for sure, but is out of the tournament. There's gonna be no Nier, no 6 to finish this one off.
That's what I'm saying. Unless we see some grand finals counter picking, but I'm not trying to speak it into existence here. We got losers finals, and it is confirmed. Ferry versus Charlotta.
Okay, whip punish there. Doesn't matter too much here. They're not deterred in the slightest from that. I mean, standing light, not enough to scare her off of being able to go for the block ball.
Not at all. Just a callback here, right? This is a run back from winners side top 8 winners semis, where Xerom sent Bepaw down to losers 2-1. So looking to do it one more time here. I don't know, Bepaw is hot off the momentum though. Let's see if you're able to bring it back here. Ooh.
Oh, still gets juggled though, but okay, the EX actually, the hit grab doesn't connect.
Ooh, tried to go for MDP to catch out an air approach from Xerom, but instead just waiting, keeping you locked down in the corner, but finds the 2M whip. There we go, combo off the pull through. We have one more Raging Strike in the bank. Nice. First round over to Bepaw.
Battle 2. Engage.
Swipes on through, but Xerom goes for the roll.
Decent amount of pressure here. Actually does get the punch with the sweep, but again, the Holy Ladder comes through. 66L in the corner, and the counter hit. Was thinking there was going to be a bigger gap there. I think Bepaw did.
Yeah. swiped right into the sword. That's a counter hit. No, but the ultimate whip brings you into the pirouette as well. Get a nice little refund for your change. No, but instead, Holy Ladder still finds the way back out. Ultimate Blanca ball. Wonder if we could have gotten more damage off there.
Bepaw all ultimate everything. Unfortunately, in the end, not quite working out. And there is a great press there. Bepaw has been killing everyone with those staggers with the standing heavy. Xerom, first one to not blink, immediately goes for the swing and the cancel.
Yep. Ooh. Send another far H. Trying to keep Xerom at bay. Catches you out the whip a lot. All right, that was an interesting little hurtbox interaction there. The Blanca ball trading from all the way full screen. They're not disjoints. You know, they do extend the hurtbox as well, but Bepaw putting the hurt on. I like the use of the whip to make sure you get the 2-1-4U hard knockdown.
Oh, ultimate up dog. Absolutely able to get the answer here, but still closing that distance. Beats the ladder out with GG, though, the projectile.
Yep, it's still got a hitbox on the way down. It wasn't quite enough to kill, but now Xerom, I don't know, you're close to chip damage. Not quite just yet, but GG. Keeping you locked down, tried to run up, but caught up by the far M. First game over to Bepaw.
Round one felt like it was super, super quick, and then round two, an eternity to close out. And again, losers final, so it is 3 out of 5 the rest of the way through the tournament here. Bepaw, dive kick, unfortunately not quite at the right angle, doesn't get a punish, but that's definitely plus frames for Xerom on that situation.
Ooh, there we go, goes for the overhead option off the triple attack. Noble strategy, doesn't find its mark, but it's the plus frames, right? Ooh. The spot dodge, hold down back, wait for Bepaw to try and make a mistake and fight back out. A raging strike just a little bit too far. I'm sorry, Charlotta, your wingspan does not reach.
I would say she's huge, but unfortunately, still not quite there.
Ooh. Yeah, caught an attempt to try and mash out there. Big counter hit, close H. Bepaw doesn't finish the job, though.
Oh, look at the chip!
Ooh, there we go. That's a Holy Ladder rock. You might as well. The only thing Bepaw could have done is walk back and stay right out of range, but even then, the way back down was so scary. Go walk it out. Oh no, I guess GG didn't activate in time, so Blanca ball still able to push us over to the corner.
A little bit of separation there. Misses out on the anti-air, though. That's so unfortunate. Again, jump angles from Charlotta so hard to anti-air. And as Ferry, you just cannot let players be jumping like that. Things get too unmanageable the second you're allowing people to get the approach through the air.
Ooh, there we go. JL showing the overhead option so many times off of GG. Touch on both sides. UDP gets you the hard knockdown you need.
Rack that chip up where you can, gets the block and goes for the standing light. It feels like in that situation, Bepaw's been going for a lot of committal stuff. This time, just willing to stick out the light and just see what happens. Really good way to switch up your timing.
Yeah, Ferry can be a little rough on the frame data for trying to contest at that close range, but when you're spaced out on the, you know, minus but safe situations, she can probably challenge in ranges where a lot of characters might not be able to. But just like we're saying, right now that Xerom is trying to keep this close range pressure on, lock up TK dive kick, he's going to be able to get you a little bit of time to breathe.
It's going to be a throw in the end. Use the EX to get that space.
Yep. There we go. Whip explode for the hard knockdown. Enough time to get the orb on the screen.
Just barely gets underneath.
Oh, with the overhead, the little chop off the Noble strategy. Locked down by GG. Might have been able to walk it out, actually, but all good. Oos.
Definitely the right call. Oh, Bepaw. No BP and a dream. Even chip is going to start to add up in a hurry, but there we go. Clean touch. And has the meter. No way this is enough. Right?
Wait. No way. Yeah, not able to confirm into the Raging Strike there because you had no meter to back it up. There we go. 1 BP to Bepaw's name. Let's see if you can close it out. Or Xerom building up a lot of meter on his side with the jumps.
Damn, Bepaw with another great sequence. Xerom being able to mount some momentum to come back, but again, it just gets stifled. Bepaw the stop sign that the people deserve to be able to stop this Charlotta. Jeez, man.
Yep. The first jump, no anti-air from Bepaw, but the second was all that Bepaw needed to go for a game-winning anti-air. Xerom, you know, a lot of times throughout the rest of the set has been trying to advance on the ground with the Blanca ball, or even just running up to try and go for some dash block action, right? But instead, the one time you try and take to the skies, doesn't find the mark. There we go, UDP for the hard knockdown, set out GG, but Blanca ball actually makes its way through before you even get the hitbox startup. Right, double whip into the setup. That's pretty saucy. I gotta give it to you, Bepaw. Ooh, oh my Caught out on the extended hurt box though.
So far away to be able to get that knockdown. EX comes through. Not too worried about it though.
Yo, GG moves so fast on the ultimate version. That is insane. Oops. All right, set point for Bepaw. Looking at that grand finals loser side, Xerom, what are you gonna be able to do to make your way through? First spin.
Okay. Cell, straight to the hands, flip kick. Oh, but there we go. Ultimate DP. Don't let those rock.
Right, knocking the door with the close L. Again, these triple attacks really have not been making their mark on Bepaw. So strong in the defense, I say, as you get opened up finally by Xerom. The double BC.
Ooh. Okay, but the ultimate comes through. Xerom, I feel like I've seen this movie before, is able to even it up, but Bepaw has just been able to tip the scales in their favor by just a hair every single time. Xerom, if there was ever a time you have to clutch up, you've got to do it now, dude.
Yeah, Xerom, you gotta boss up. No confirm off the counter hit. We've seen you get stray rounds before, but you gotta convert it into the game. Just waiting out for GG. It's so difficult to try and approach because you don't want to get sniped out by that extended hitbox. Ooh. That's not great. Close M starter. There we go. Another hard knockdown into EXGG. I agree with the DP. Hard knockdown of your own for the overhead.
Nice tech twice in a row, taking a little bit of damage, but it's still fine. Get that separation.
There we go, canceling into the spot dodge both times, trying to see if Bepaw looks for a BC to find his way back out, but instead, send the sword, the Beyblade, puts the game on the board for Xerom.
Okay, a little bit at a time, we're gonna even this thing up. And this match is a lot of hard work for Xerom too. Playing a little bit of Ferry myself, I don't think this matchup is like landslide Ferry's favor, but it definitely feels like Charlotta's got to work pretty decently hard to be able to close the distance against her. Once, like I said, we've said this in every single matchup. Once she gets there, she has a pretty decent time. But getting across the screen against Ferry is no tall task for our large hero here.
Exactly. Bepaw does a really good job, I think, of, you know, varying up the zoning patterns so that by the time you make your way in, Bepaw has a lot of meter to try and fight back out, even just with the threat of the ultimate DP, right? So you're scared to try and aggress, keep your pressure going on once she's able to threaten that hard knockdown on her own wake up. All right, set the orb. GG, the whole circus is here to play. Nice timing on the BC, though. Avoids the orb and gets the threat of GG high-low off of the screen as well. Pushes you to the corner and goes right on over the attempted Brave counter. Xerom. All right, got some win in your sails here.
That's a strong jump over there. Bepaw 2 rounds in a row to be able to advance into the grand finals here. Nice to be able to get the clash there, but unfortunately, normally we see Bepaw kind of just buffer standing light in situations where there's the potential for the clash, but that time the special comes out, and it's not what you want to see. We continue this pressure here. Xerom looking so good.
There we go, reset off the DP, tries to go for noble strategy, but Bepaw says, no, I'm fighting my way back out. Cross through on the GG. You are not ready to hold the guard button.
Step back is good, but it's not good enough. Charlotta still closes the distance, uses the ball just to close the distance again.
Right? Ooh, hot out of the startup of the old skill. That's a lot of meter lost. Now Bepaw has free reign to run up behind it, reinforce the space with the whip, goes for the immediate JL, but not able to get a full punish. Xerom was not ready, but Bepaw spent the super earlier, right? So didn't build up enough meter for the Raging Chain. Nah, dude, the lasso from downtown. We're on set point again for Bepaw.
Xerom has had so many near-death experiences in this matchup. It feels like it's been right on the edge over and over, but now with this pressure, even with that great spot dodge from Bepaw, is still able to maintain here in the corner, but there's the command throw, the hit throw rather.
There you go, GG right between, holds down the space, but gets caught out of the Indiana Jones again. Like we said, that UDP, even when you finally make your way in, all Bepaw needs is the 50-meter to bring us back to mid-screen with the hard knockdown.
Felt like an executioner at that point, full screen on the Holy Ladder, especially the ultimate version.
Yeah, probably not what you're looking for there. Maybe looking for a U Blanca ball instead, but held forward just a little bit too long. Oos!
Uh-oh.
On the other side, maybe tried to go for an attempted anti-air, but instead, all you're finding is all the damage Xerom is pumping out right now. It's not going to be enough to try and kill. Wait, you have a U skill? No way.
Oh!
Whoa.
Okay.
Didn't kill off the combo, but the throw was all you needed.
I also thought that was going to kill him very, very close. As soon as I saw the U skill, I was like, we've done it. 2-2. Oh my god, so back and forth. Xerom, like I've said, the amount of near-death experiences is crazy.
Yep. 2-2 going toe-to-toe. Bepaw was running away with those first 2 games, but seems like Xerom has the win in his sails and then some. Bepaw amping up the aggression right now, saying, no, I'm not looking for this reverse sweep action. I'm looking to meet Wavie back up there in grand finals. Nice little catch into the L whip. It's not a full knockdown. Knocks on through, delays the meaty after the scramble to bait out the Brave counter.
Yeah, GG to the mid-screen too. Just go the walk forward, take that real estate.
Yeah.
Oi, the ultimate skill, 75% still on deck. Xerom next hit certainly kills for either player. You've got to get the advantage here if you can.
Yeah, run up for the overhead. I like the use of the EXGG just to put that immediate hitbox on the screen. Make sure you can't use that meter. And now Xerom, once again, Bepaw is on set point, but you've come back from worse. Jump on over, whiff on the 2H from that range.
That gets a little messy. Oh, punish though from that spacing. Bepaw thought there was going to be more room to get the swing out.
Ooh, there we go. Raging Strike, not ready to react. Stuck up in the corner. Xerom looking to tie this up quick and clean. Shining Sword. Beyblade with a clean. Perfect. Brings us to final game, final round.
Just like that. Somehow it keeps happening. Standing medium trying to threaten the Holy Ladder. Second hit hits on the way down on the extended hair box.
Yep, we've seen that happen a couple times, but we've also seen this GG setup. Catches you out of the Blanca ball and instead full pickup off GG. Stuck up at the full screen. Not a lot of damage taken, but it's also a lot of meter built up on Bepaw's side. Up for the 6XL. Nothing found, no one home to you. Catches you out on the walk back.
Oh, a little too far for the BC. Sweep just from the optimal distance here. Back and forth, sizing up. Ultimate skills available for both players.
Pick up into GG once again. EX whip for the wall bounce. It caught up the startup of the U Blanca ball. Bepaw, are you going to be able to close it out here? Do you pick up into the Raging Strike? No, didn't even need it. The close M on the way down sends Xerom out at number 3, but what a set. Bepaw fighting his way up from losers.
And a quick reminder before we get done with this, don't go anywhere. Even when the set is over, you need to straight after this. More action to come. It's gonna be the Gina coming through. Oh,
yeah, so
okay.
I was wondering, you know, I was gonna say, yeah, I might be looking at the Cagliostro, but I know that Wavie, one of these players at the top level who is able to just rotate through a decent amount of picks in the cast, and maybe not feeling the Cagliostro against the Ferry, right? You know, Cagliostro is someone who's super tricky, able to, you know, get around some of these more standard characters, but instead going for a Shoto, keeping it solid.
He's out a couple times in a row. Again, just looking for that strike throw as you stagger, as you stay plus, goes for the EX fireball and is able to get the tech. Very nice.
Ooh. Nice. I like the use of the EX projectile there, just sending out the fireball to try and stop Bepaw's approach, but instead is able to still run right past the orb.
Skill goes right through, gets the tech, 6XL, BC back and forth, trying to spend these points.
Tries to swipe through with the far M, doesn't find its mark. 2-1 for you. Into the DP on minus frames. Wavie, you're really trying to enforce your turn right now.
That's the type of Granblue I'm trying to play. I respect that.
I'm saying. There we go. Do it one more time. 2-1 for you. Into deep. I can't believe the second hit was able to seal out the round. If you're Bepaw, you are not too happy about that.
Hey, listen, all plan, low crush, baby.
You know me. Yeah, exactly. Going over the low block here, it was calculated. I know you're looking for the 2L. We're looking at round number 2. A double spot dodge comes out from Bepaw to avoid that EX fireball. No!
Yeah, jump over you. A god tier button. This time we have the effective answer there to the DP. Gonna go for the ultimate skill. Keeps it close to the knockdown. Jumps over the DP, but it doesn't matter. Ultimate skill straight in response.
Damn, you avoided it, but the overhead option takes so long to recover that you're not even able to punish the DP off of the scramble. Wavie able to cash out into a super. Bepaw just barely out of throw range right now. There we go, get a little bit of chip damage now, especially with the late throw tech, the button tech. Gonna put you in throw range. Any 5L could seal it out. And 2U is what we find. Tries to go for the back walk, but instead we walk ourselves into game number 1 on Wavie's side.
I've been playing a lot of Gram. Maybe I should just play Cheetah.
She's pretty strong. Again, one of those characters that is easy to say, oh, she's not the menace that she used to be in vanilla. But still, with a character that is such a straightforward toolset, it's hard for her to be, you know, a bad character unless the frame data and the damage on them just gets heavily nerfed. So still a really solid choice, and clearly one that's working for Wavie.
Okay, very nice on the counter hit there. Stackers out the lights, makes things work. Misses out on the sweep, but it's still okay. Was able to maintain pressure.
Damn, challenge on the GG says, I am not waiting for him to fall back down to earth. I'm going to 6XL right. Nah. Unbind L from both of your hitboxes. Right now, Wavie finds the hit with the wall bounce.
Oh, and it's straight into the low. Very nice sequence. Again, definitely one of the rounds of all time, but, but Wavie comes out on top.
Chat, was that real? Like, did I just have a fever dream for the past 10 seconds? I don't believe that happened. I saw a lot of that far L coming out there. Finally, Bepaw finds the approach off of the GG here. Again, a lot of these hits aren't going to do a ton of damage, even when you're stuck up against the corner, but
we got paid actors in Grand Final.
Is that what the L next to your name means? It's for far L? I thought it was for coming from the loser's side, but no, it's just your favorite button.
Nice follow up there. Is going to go for super. Ball don't lie. Follow through. It just runs underneath. I like the little side switch.
There we go. Pick up into the GG once again. No meter behind it, but hey, next hit should be able to kill, especially with all the chip. Ooh.
Smart.
Spot dodge far L, policing the approach.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, nice whiff punish, but was even too far for it.
Yep. Just barely not able to get the pickup here. Far M recovers in time on the jump in. There we go. Bepaw finds the hit.
Oh, man.
There you go. He got the little tap on the dome during the animation with GG2. He's like, no, I got you. I'm helping.
Okay, again. RL looking good.
Yeah, right up for the EX. Bepaw gets a nice little tap with the far M.
We're straight in there. Try to get the block with the fish there. Nice 6XL.
Pick up with the Raging Strike. Get that BP back with the super. Now Bepaw, only one bravery point to their name. Got all the meter in the world too for the UDP. Do we jump on over? No.
Oh no, and off of that, I don't think it's going to be quite enough, but still, Bepaw in throw range now. It's just it's the worst situation you could be in with UDP.
All right, tried to go for the meaty Raging Strike. Sometimes you got to show it, but Bepaw ready to rock the UDP. Ooh. Set out the whip, trying catching out the, you know, I imagine the startup of 2-1-4U is what you're scared of here. Wavie lets it rock on block.
Block out. BC actually gets out of the block stun, sidesteps everything, and goes straight into the EX, but Bepaw still manages to whip it right away. Like you said, policing the approach. Jesus.
You know, far L, right? Minus on hit, minus on block. But sometimes all you need is to -1 from the HP and be able to tie it up 1-1. There we go. Game number 3 with the raid from Merp. You're just in time for grand finals here. We got Bepaw versus Wavie.
Dash up, nice tech on the throw. Okay, double knees though, working out beautifully.
Here we go, pick up the DP once again. Bepaw down to 50%. Wavie with 100 in the meter. Stagger on through. 2d6U. No, but instead finds the whip. 2-1 for you, my beloved. We're bouncing off the walls with this one.
Okay. UDP does, I mean, get you some room, but Bepaw, hey, the air-to-air is so well calculated as well. Bepaw, it feels like a lot of times has been getting out of trouble just pretty handily with the Tarzan swing, but this time finally able to get the answer as Wavie.
Yeah, that's so smart, right? I feel like Bepaw is not someone who is, you know, using the Indiana Jones, the whip, to try and get out so often that it's predictable. But the one time that Bepaw has showed it, Wavie was ready for the air-to-air. And now, off of the momentum of that great read, is really starting off this round strong. I say, as Bepaw fights his way back out. Ooh. Ferry. All right, Bepaw said, I'm good. I'm good over here, person. Oh, no.
I respect that for both players. Wavie said, get me out of here. Beepaw's like, they got Eureka over there. If I go out there, I'm cooked. I'm not going over there.
That fella's got Eureka. I better stay my ass over here on the other side of the screen or I'm cooked. But now we have one more game standing between Wavie and winning TNS number 7, Bepaw. Can you hold on for at least one more to tie it up 2-2?
Oh my god, that's a hell of a way to start here. Only one BP at this point. Bepaw, depending on the touch here, UDP break out of jail. Very nice. Spacing from Wavie is so nice, right at the tip of the normal.
Ooh, there we go. Just walk back right outside of the 2U. Tried to go for the whip punish 2-1-4, but instead finds it off the scramble.
Wow, Wavie, one away, could be the champion tonight. Bepaw, you've got to fight back. There's so much work to be done. The potential for a reset still.
Uphill battle for sure. There we go. Finds the whip. Not a lot of damage, but it pushes you back into the corner once again. Go on the offensive with the super jump JH.
That is good. Jump. I like the angles we're taking here, but we are just holding up forward now. JU, why not?
There we go. Finds the UDP. It's the hard knockdown to bring you back out to the full screen, but this is so scary, right? Finds the hit with the close L, but Wavie still has 100 meter to her name. Full BP.
Game time, baby. Nice spot dodge! Okay!
Bepaw was ready for it, staring at those resources and said, you seem like someone who would let the SSBA rock.
Ooh, but the roll through straight away with standing light. Amazing range of the standing light, by the way. 4G, that is crazy. That kick is ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. She's got the flexibility in the normals, but trying to get in range here to try and strike back. Bepaw whips the far M right through the roll, and Wavie fights on through.
The most important round here. Finally gets the hit. Doesn't get too much forward here. Has to go for the spot dodge. Runs underneath. Great reposition. A lot of real estate now to work with here. Plenty of room to backdash and reposition, but instead we stand and deliver. Bepaw looking good.
There we go. Set the orb on the screen. Fireball for fireball, but this one stays quite a bit longer. No catch on the 2M because you're already down backing in the corner.
Had to.
2M into GG. Bepaw not trying to play too crazy right now. Gets locked down with the fireball, but finds the EX up dog.
Block you, GG. Oh, it tries to roll forward, but again, the legs get blessed. Bepaw threatening the reset now. 2-2. Wavie has been close, but Wavie says it's time for the final boss. We already know what's coming. It's time for the CAG.
Let's see it. Lucas said, oh, we're back in the lobby. Let me show you the emotes real quick, but heading right back into it. Game number 5, just like you said, Proxy. We're on reset point. We're on tournament point. Let's see what we got going on here as we head into our potential final game of TNS Granblue. Jump on over. There we go.
Already an incredibly strong start here, and perfectly sequences back into the last trap as well.
Oh my god, that's so evil. Run up in the deep close. H catches out the attempt at the fuzzy tech. Wavie runs away with it, has established this mental game plan for a past 4 games, and now that we're rocking with the Cagliostro, it's like muscle memory. It's like learning how to ride a bike. The perfect puts you on tournament point.
Okay. Just because. Is able to get the confirm on the grab as well. Already to the corner carry looking ridiculous right now. Wavie 1 sequence away, maybe 2 depending on the situations. We get that instant overhead. He gets a full confirm for it. Bepaw is dead. Not quite.
No, didn't believe in the combo limit, but the double perfect. The far H off of the ultimate seal. JL Wavie seals it out 3-2 in grand finals off of the character swap in game number 5. Your champion of TNS Granblue number 7. An amazing back and forth set for sure.